And we're back. I am your host. This is Jesse, Mr. AKA Jeezy, Mr. AKA whatever you want to call me. And this is Up Next Podcast. And so we have our next guest here, the lovely Miss Jayna. Go ahead and introduce yourself to my podcast audience.
Hello, podcast audience. I am Miss Jayna. I like long walks on the beach. I'm just kidding.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Yeah, don't we all? Nice, soothing, relaxing. You know, it's kind of weird, like you mentioned that, because every time I hear like traffic, when I used to live at my mom's, there'd be like at a busy street, so many cars passing by. I'd be like, man, it's kind of like the ocean, you know, like little sound waves that would just come.
Yeah.
So yeah, how funny.
That's always how it is with me when someone wants to do like an introduction, like, tell me about you, and I'm like,
yes.
Is this like, what am I supposed to say?
Let's talk about you.
Yeah,
So here's how I usually break this down. Super casual, like how we've been talking off the record.
Yeah.
So it's just, you could start at the beginning, or you could start right now currently and just talk about yourself. So you could talk as little as you want or as much as you want. So go ahead.
I was swimming around in my pappy sack. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay, we're going way back.
Way back. Way back.
I was like, wow. Okay. That's a first.
Just kidding.
That's a first.
What can I say about myself? So, I am a new preschool teacher.
Nice.
Which is super fun. And
Okay.
I love kids. Partly, people say because I don't have any of my own that I can do preschool teaching.
You could be patient because of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have my own perspective on children, I guess.
Okay.
I sound really active on paper, I heard.
Yes.
I found out.
Absolutely. You gave me this long resume of things you do and are active. And I was like, wow, well, that sounds like an influencer right there. You know, you could add podcast, guest as your next piece of resume on there.
I'm going to tell everybody.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I totally did a podcast.
I did a podcast. Yeah. I was asked to be on here.
Of course. Yeah. It's exclusive. Maybe you might not be asked, but
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I ask everyone.
Come on, man.
Yes. It's very highly exclusive. Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very premium.
I actually had to bring a invitation here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You had to do the special knock, and I had to look through the Ring camera and just make sure it's verified.
Approved.
Okay.
So I was approved to be on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we like having fresh perspectives and new voices, so we like that.
Let me give you a little something. So
go ahead.
What's it called? The thing that your podcast
the thing
is on.
The platform, Spotify, yes.
Platform, that's the word. So Spotify is, I've never used Spotify, ever.
Really?
Yes. So when you're like, oh, I have a podcast on Spotify.
Yeah.
I actually downloaded Spotify. So Spotify.
You know what? You're not the only person that's told me that. So the fact that someone said that, oh, it's on Spotify, like, oh, I got to download it. So it's like, okay, then I got to find a way to put it on YouTube, or maybe just, I have downloaded the link myself, or I just downloaded and just raw audio. I could just share it that way. That's one idea too.
Yeah,
because I could host it from my server.
I don't typically listen to podcasts, but I only do with one of my friends. And it's like Comedy Bang Bang or True Crime.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you're not the only one to tell me that.
Oh. So those are the two that I started listening to. And podcasts in general are very new to me, and that's fine. But Spotify is very new to me. So I was like, oh, how do I even work this? I use YouTube.
Well, I think it's more known in the news and mainstream because Joe Rogan signed on. He's the biggest podcaster.
Oh, yeah.
So he got his big contract, and that's how people know it. I didn't even have it till he actually joined Spotify. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to his new stuff because he's on Spotify. But before that, like, everyone would be like, what's your Spotify list? Or would, people post their Spotify list. I'm like, all right, well, it seems like everyone's on there. But I never was.
Yeah.
So it's funny that I'm hearing more people are like me, like, yeah, I never had Spotify.
I do feel that Spotify owes you something.
You know what? I need to break
all these people.
Yeah, I need to break like 100,000 viewers, and then maybe they start getting some royalty checks or
there you go.
Some money from this.
This is your side hustle for sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's my little hobby, but it's fun.
Yeah,
cataloging people's lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like learning how different each person can truly be in so many ways. You can have the same qualities as one person and then turn around and that same person you're like complete opposites with. And I've had that with friends, family, strangers. I'm like, oh, you're a stranger and we both do this and this is fun. Like my athletic quote unquote list of things.
Super
mountain
active.
biking, rock climbing, and yoga.
Okay.
Now I'm sure if someone looked at me, they wouldn't guess any of those things, but I do.
Really?
I do those things.
Is that what you think? People would look at you and just assume non-active?
Yes. Or not non-active, but I don't know. And like it's kind of like what we were talking about before. I am doing my best to try and work on my confidence and also not care about what people think about me, right?
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing I could always tell anyone for advice. It's like the only person's opinion that matters is your own.
Yeah.
So who cares what anyone thinks?
Right.
People are gonna think or judge or view you through their perspective, but not your perspective. You know, your perspective is every experience you've ever gone through, every struggle you've gone through.
Yeah.
That's your perspective. You're looking at it from everything you've gone through, and you know what's best for you.
Exactly.
Other people, they don't know the whole story.
And that's something that I really loved about taking child development classes.
Okay.
Is I learned a lot about development and like how a person is developed.
Yeah.
And even though the subject that I was studying was narrowed down to early childhood education, it makes you reflect on yourself. It makes you reflect on like how you got there. And then you think about the people in your life and you're like, how did they get here? And like, what makes me have this opinion? And the older that I get, the more open I am to other people having opinions and me having my own and understanding that it's okay. And that's what makes this world so unique is that we all have these differences. And I like one of the classes that I took is anti-biased education.
Okay.
It's a class.
And
it's not about being anti-bias. It's not about you saying, oh, I don't have any biases. It's about you finding out what your biases are and not putting that on a child when you're teaching them. Yeah. Which is, I think, very interesting because it made me think like, oh,
when they say anti-bias and then obviously not imposing your, I guess, views and perspective on a person. So is specifically to like what, political, religious, and I don't know, sexual orientation?
All of the above.
All the above?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, which is very interesting because you have some families that really push on certain things, like if we're like sexual orientation, gender
and FYI, in case someone's hearing the vacuum in the background, I apologize. I'll probably edit this out some way. So,
hey, at least we know that your floors are clean.
Yes. Floors are clean. I got a lot of dogs.
Yes.
And unfortunately, yes, they have to be vacuumed at least twice every month or more, depending. Today's
Wednesday, not Thursday.
It's Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, Wednesday, the June 8th, which usually I throw that in the intro. So I messed up. Usually I'm that guy that's like, hey, by the way, up next podcast. And it is June 8th, 2022.
That is true. It is June 8th.
It is June 8th.
In 2 days, by the way, I'm just going to give myself a shout out because
Shout out.
It's gonna be my birthday.
Oh
on
shit!
June
It's your birthday.
10th. Oh yeah. Okay. But anyway,
And you still a youngin.
I am.
You are young, and take advantage of that. That, you know, it's like people probably look at you as like, yeah, you're young and you got time, and, you know, and you should have that same perspective and realize that, you know, you still have plenty of time to do all the things you want to do, and you know, go out, have fun, add more to the resume. You know, you're a rock climber, you're a yogi attendee, a yogi. You know, you do rock climb, you know, which I already said. No, mountain biking, and now you're a podcast guest. So add to it. You know, keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
And it's like, did you know the quote?
What's the quote?
It's master of none.
Mm-hmm.
Like jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, that's usually typically it.
So it doesn't end there. Did you know that?
Okay, what's the rest?
It's jack of all trades, master none, better than master of one. That's it.
You think so?
Yeah. No, that's a quote.
Oh, that is the complete quote.
I think that's the complete
I mean,
quote.
well,
I'm not going to Google it right now.
If you reflect on that, I mean, do you think that's true? Wouldn't it be cool to be the master of something?
I feel like when you master something, that's when it starts being boring. Right? It's when you start...
Depends, I guess.
I mean, maybe boring isn't the right word, but that's when you start kind of drawing away from it. Because, I'm so great at this one thing. It's like, so I just do this one thing all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it, and I'm really great at it. And this is great. I'm like, master. It's great.
I kind of wonder if, like, that simplicity is really some kind of, you know, comfort. I think that only because I watched this episode of Love, Death, Robots on Netflix, which is really great.
Oh my gosh. Did you watch the new season?
Yes, I did.
Yes, oh my gosh.
I like how you instantly geeked out.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I hit a button and it was like...
like hands up.
Yeah. But it was so... The one that stands out to me the most, which is my favorite, which is the Zima Blue. And it was the guy that just became this great artist, creating these universal sized like paintings. But he evolved from this tiny little robot that had the simplest task of scrubbing the little blue tiles along the pool. And then that is shedding away from his evolved artificial intelligence to the simple little robot. That's all the pleasure he needed, was just that simple little task.
Yeah.
And that just spoke volumes. I don't know. It resonated with me in some weird way where it's like, yeah, sometimes, you know, just the simplest things is all you need.
And I can appreciate that from a robot.
Yeah. That's pretty
just
cool.
Wanting that one thing.
Yeah.
But also, as humans, we have these different things. There's so much out there. And
there is.
As we get older, we realize, almost. Like my dad had told me when he turned 50, many moons ago, he told me, when I turned 50, the one thing that I realized is that I don't know shit. And I'm like, that stuck with me. And this is like a long time ago. And so the more you realize it's out there, it's not just you in this world. Like, something else that I heard was children are looked at as the center of the world, the center of the family's world. Like, oh, my child is my everything, the center of the world. You know, but they're not. They shouldn't be treated that way.
I never heard that.
They should be treated.
I never heard that.
Like they're part of a world.
Do you think that's true?
Yes.
Do you think families do that as far as, like, I mean, I know we're coming off this huge tragedy that happened in Texas with the mass shooting. So, I mean, I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible with this, but, you know, it's like, again, I'm not a parent, so I can't imagine that having such, you know, I guess it's your center of your universe, how you explained it. So I'm just kind of like, you know, again, maybe this is just my ignorance, because I don't know how it's like, but I could imagine maybe. But at the same time, it's like, is it?
And like that's the thing is I also do not fully comprehend it either. Like, but like when you get parents that are like, oh my gosh, this is my child. This is everything must.
It becomes their identity.
Yes.
I've known certain people and parents that absolutely that is their identity, and sometimes they don't know what's outside of that. You know, I've had it become this person's everything to make them into the person who they are. But then what happens when they no longer need you? Yeah. You know, I've heard people conflicted with their identity.
Very much, yeah. And like I have some friends that are parents, and I like to reach out to them and remind them that they have an identity outside of being a mom or a dad or whatever. And but I also know the importance of focusing on your child.
Oh, absolutely.
I do. It's my point in saying it was that yes, your child is important to the world, but you got to remind your child that they are a part of this world. They are not the world. They are a part of it. So the contribution that they bring in the future shouldn't be like, oh, me. It should be we.
Yeah, we. Oh.
I mean, that's what I find to
we
be
do
important.
live in a selfish world and selfish times. So yes.
Yeah.
Where certain kids are catered to their needs and I guess for a lack of better words get spoiled.
We don't use that in child development.
Oh, we don't use those words.
We don't use that.
We don't know.
Spoiled word.
But yeah, they absolutely are spoiled, and they need to understand where that comes from, because the world won't treat you that way. You know, your parents, yes, or your certain family members around you, grandparents, certain friends will absolutely just kind of be there for you in that way where you almost do feel the center of your own universe. But the other world, they won't give a shit.
Yeah.
They'll chew you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
You know, the world is very cold, and you have to kind of understand that it comes from that place. It just, you know, it's like cold hard math. It just does what it does, and it's unforgiving because it's just like a machine that just keeps rolling.
Yeah.
You know, it's built that way.
And there's a line that we walk where we're either doing it one way, we're doing it another way. Like my parents had a way of raising me and my sisters, and they're like strict. You can't, like, my dad.
How many
like,
siblings do you have?
I have two older sisters.
Okay.
So
just sisters?
Just sisters.
Yeah. Oh, okay, man. All girls, huh? No, I could imagine for your parents, and just all girls, like. Huh.
Yeah, my dad wanted a boy, and I was kind of like, I turned into his like right hand man, I guess.
Okay.
Like I was just like the youngest, and I wanted to learn things. I guess.
So you kind of were like a little maybe of a tomboy growing up, or no?
No, my middle sister was more of the tomboy, like to climb the trees and stuff. Okay. Wear the baggy clothes. I guess we're not supposed to use tomboy either, but
that's another
no labeling children.
Oh, okay, yes.
But
even though a lot of girls do identify that, well, I know the older ones do. You know, in their 30s and 40s, they're like, yeah, I totally went through a tomboy phase.
And that's the thing is, like, I just choose not to take offense to things. But I know that in this new generation, it is
watch your pronouns.
We are always very sorry, and that is how the world is, and we're always going to be very sorry. That's how I feel, and it's a pendulum. The pendulum swings.
You took words out of my mouth, because absolutely I heard that, and that totally resonated with me when people say, again, I don't like to talk about political, but it seems the way those are the times how they go. The pendulum swings left to right, right to left. And that's absolutely the way people are very reactive in that sense.
Reactive is exactly it.
They overreact. And yes, they go from voting politically to the right or voting politically to the left, thinking there's a weird balance. Yeah. Thinking, okay, if we go this way and then we go that way, like, okay, maybe there's a balance. But really, it's
No, there's a third option, but we just choose not to look at it like that. And in a world sense, beyond our political views, there is our children and the way that we used to do things. And I was just talking about this like last week about like, could you imagine like learning about the development of children and how we used to think that children, like when we're little adults, just tiny adults with tiny adult brains, and this is like back in the medieval times.
Okay.
So you're like, you look at a child and you're like, oh, that's an adult. It's just like small and it just needs to grow up. Not understanding like the development of children's brains. And
I never thought of it that way. That maybe in older times they thought of them as just little men and little women.
Yeah.
And you just need to pull your weight.
Yeah. And or even better is they used to think that the men carried the babies. Men carried the babies until like they gave it to the woman and the woman would then birth it. Like that was a thing? Yeah, that was a thing.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. And that's why you see like
how
medieval.
do they think that?
right. And how far we've come.
I know, that's crazy.
Medieval times.
I'm a huge history nerd, so anything that you could shed light on that people thought or theorized or maybe scientifically thought in consensus that was true. I mean, that's fascinating to me.
Yes, it is. And that's why you can see in medieval times, if you see pictures of babies or children, they look like grown-ups. They have grown-up haircuts with like the weird, they're wearing grown-up clothes almost. They are dressed and treated like that. But that's not how it is. The maturity level, everything about it. We have learned over the years that there's more to development than just like, oh yeah, you come out as an adult. And that's something that's so magical to me too, is how far we've come as a civilization. We're no longer just thinking, oh. Well,
I remember it's because kind of like back in the even 1800s, I believe that. Oh, as soon as, a young lady became a woman and started her menstrual, like, well, you're ready to get married and start a life, have kids and raise boys so they could be strong and carry on the country and fight for the country and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of like, it's crazy. Like, no, you're still a kid. You're still 13, 14, whatever age you are. And what the hell?
Yeah. And there's a part of me that says that's wrong. But then there's another part of me that says we didn't know.
Different times. You know what it was? It was more survival. So I can understand back in the wilderness days, back, in the early 1800s, it was that. It was like you were in the wilderness, civilization hadn't turned into the industrial revolution of the late 1800s. So in the early 1800s, it's like it was all survival, and you had to kind of like fend for yourself. And how do you do it?
Yeah.
You security by numbers.
Yeah.
You start a family of 20 or 30 kids.
Oh, yeah. Now you don't see that. And that's something else I was talking about. I was like, how crazy it is that there's a thing out there called birth control. That people actually use different kinds, different ways, whatever. Different things to like not have children. That wasn't an option back then.
Oh no,
it was. Maybe if I count my moons, I won't get pregnant. Like,
oh my goodness,
it was just something that was very. There was no option.
Yeah, they probably had some weird superstitions or beliefs of like, well, if you do this definitely won't happen. Yeah. Or if you do that, you have a higher chance of getting a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you did this certain thing, it's like that's pretty crazy to think.
You've got to eat bacon and drink whiskey while having intercourse to have a boy.
Yeah,
it's like no.
Have you ever heard the expression of like feelings aren't facts?
Yes.
Yes, it's kind of like people's beliefs, what they think or feel or have an intuition about. Like, well, those aren't facts.
Yes.
People sometimes kind of get confused on those things.
And I can respect that too.
Yeah.
I can respect that people have those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the bias of it.
Yeah.
Like you are exposed to this thing and people have it. But being able to recognize that that is a personal thing for you. That's personally, this is how I do it.
Yeah.
Personally, from my experiences over my many years of life, that is why I am the person I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And I have these feelings. And we're so into like validating ourselves and validating other people. And I can understand that too. But there's got to be a line you walk when you do it. When you're like, I can understand that.
We're being programmed like robots, you know. We have to hit the digital like.
Yeah.
And we want to be liked. We want to be loved.
Yeah.
So this is a new version of this. This is now our digital persona. It's almost like, you know, we have our real selves and we have our digital selves. And it's almost kind of like a plant or a pet, where we kind of feed it. You know, we feed that digital version of us with, you know, validations.
Yeah. And this is kind of where it's going, where it's been going for a long time, back in IM days.
Yeah.
Back in the MySpace days, you know?
Instant Messenger for those Gen Z people that are listening.
And I understand that you may not understand, or not you personally, but
I get it.
The world,
your audience that
the
listening.
audience that is listening, that there's more out there than that, and that eventually, guess what? We're gonna be sorry.
Yeah.
Because we're always sorry, and I say this all the time. It's like it's always. The pendulum is always swinging, right? Whether it is one or the other, we are always going to be sorry. Sorry, there's too much technology. Sorry, there's not enough. Sorry, we're doing too much social media, too much this. And it's just like finding that medium is something that as human beings, we are working on. Yeah. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing that we don't do the things that we used to do. We do not think that children are small adults.
No.
Like,
we're evolving.
We're evolving. And, you know, and just to
hopefully into X-Men.
Taking the time to be able to appreciate that.
That'd be cool.
If we could just have superpowers. If you had a superpower, what
I think they're working on that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Man. One thing I've always wanted was flight. I wish I could fly.
Basic.
I mean, that'd be so cool. I went skydiving, so that's the closest thing I'll ever come to flying. But honestly, it felt so fucking awesome. So for those people that are afraid and maybe just are super scared of heights, honestly, just do it. It's like a roller coaster. So when you're a little kid and you're like super scared and you finally do it, and you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And oh my God, like that actually felt pretty awesome. That's exactly how skydiving. Yeah, I was scared going up there, but
gosh,
I did it and it felt amazing.
Gosh. You know, good. That's great. I would never, but that's good for you. Like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I support you.
Okay. What's your superpower?
My superpower? Okay.
If you could have one.
Are you ready?
Go ahead.
It's ridiculous, but it's great.
Go for it.
And I would eat anything. Anything, and nothing bad would happen. No food poisoning.
No cholesterol.
No high blood pressure. No high blood pressure. And some people are like, what?
And no weight gain for those.
Gain. As you get older, it happens. But
that's kind of those stimulant things we were talking about. The little neurons firing. What is it called? Endorphins. Mm-hmm. So the little endorphins that just fire in our brain. So yeah, we have little triggers. But yeah, I mean that's food does that.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
And you know, the question has come up because this is not the first time that I've answered this. This has been my answer for many years now. Why food?
Yeah, why food?
Would you get sick of it? Won't you just Have you been around the world?
Well,
have you tasted every dish out there?
Well, you know,
What's your
here's the thing.
favorite
What they
food?
say. So here's you bring up a good thing with that. So you know what they say always. It's like you can't have steak every day.
Yeah, you can't. But you can have.
Do you know why though?
Why? Oh.
Because it would take away the special. It would stop being special.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, again, I bring this up as a movie reference from Vanilla Skies. But
good movie.
yeah, such a great movie. So it's you can't appreciate the sweet without tasting the bitter. So you need that not having it to appreciate it when you do have it.
I do 100% agree with that.
There you
And
go.
same thing with the Master of None.
Okay.
Okay.
So elaborate to those
So
listening.
Jack of all trades, master of none, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I would jack of all trades all around the world, every single meal, every single day. It wouldn't be steak every day. It would be steak,
But
shrimp,
that doesn't
lobster.
apply to jack of all trades because
Yeah.
we're talking about different trades.
I guess, yes. Yeah.
So
maybe
you gotta look at the detail, the fine print.
correct. There is some things that I think about, like maybe because I like being in the kitchen. I like cooking. And if I limited myself,
I like cooking too. By the
yeah,
way.
I do. If I limited myself to just one kind of cuisine, then that and like that's kind of up on.
What's your favorite? Oh wait, actually, you know what?
That's off subject,
Before we
too.
okay, I'll let you finish your thought.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So you know I have a lightning round.
Oh gosh.
So we got 10 questions.
Are we doing that right now?
Yeah, we're doing this
Okay,
right now.
let's do it.
We haven't started the drinking game, which is pausing with
Oh.
because I think our conversation has been very fluid
Yeah.
and we haven't had any time for
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
so I like that. It helps our
But I am missing my
communications.
drink a little, so I'll take a sip right now.
Okay, there you go. Take a sip. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, super easy. 10 questions. Don't think about it. First answer that comes to you. And no elaborations. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to try my best just to keep
Okay.
going. Favorite food?
Persian.
Ooh.
Cuba Day. Sorry, I should.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Mm.
Navy blue.
I like that. Favorite drink?
Jameson whiskey.
I'm a whiskey man myself.
Guess I could say water, but
Your go-to movie you could watch over and over again?
oh gosh. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Nice. Dream car.
Oh gosh. For the longest. Oh sorry.
Go ahead.
An Audi.
Audi?
Yes.
Just
and I
nothing
always,
specific?
well, it's, there's so many new ones now that I don't know which level it is, but an Audi, and I want my license plate to say any. Cause it's
Any?
like, yeah.
But bump. Any Audi.
Yeah. Audi, you get it.
Dream vacation.
Ah, okay. I want to really go to Iceland.
Nice.
I am going to the Philippines next year, though.
Ooh,
Yeah.
jealous.
First time.
If you had one wish,
If I had one wish, I wish for everyone to be understanding of each other.
you know what? I think if everyone... Well, moving on.
Okay.
Because we're doing this quick.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If you could bring back one dead artist, who would it be?
Oh, man.
I know. I like your expressions. They light up, but go on.
Okay, if I could bring back one dead artist on the fly, I would say that I would choose... Oh, my gosh. Why did I not...
Dun, dun, dun. I feel like I should have the...
Patrick
Who Wants-
Swayze.
Oh, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
Swayze.
Okay. Dream job.
I am doing it. Oh, well, to be a mom, really.
I love it. No, I mean, okay. I love it.
I love kids,
Okay.
and I wish I could have my own.
And this one, we could thank our good friend Elva for this one.
Ooh. Thanks, Alvin.
If you had to cut off a leg or an arm, what would it be?
A leg.
Nice. I always say leg too, because I think my hands are too valuable.
Yeah.
And a leg, it's like, you just stand on it. And I don't do a whole lot of running. I'm not a marathon runner.
Well, with today's technology, I could just get like a fake leg, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It makes the most sense. Hands are very specific.
Yeah, I am.
Hands are very handsy.
Right.
Yeah.
I am slightly ambidextrous.
Wow. Okay.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I write with my left hand, but I primarily do other things with my right hand.
Okay.
So I like to not restrict myself to my hand uses, but
Okay.
it makes things
Yeah.
more
And how else are you
interesting.
gonna throw up gang signs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, blood.
Hello.
Blah, blah, blah. I like it. And you know what? Honestly, I would be taking score of all the ums and
Gosh, yeah.
But we're actually having really good fluid conversation, which is probably a little bit from the alcohol.
Yeah.
Which
Probably.
surprises. Probably.
I
So if anyone catches any ums
let me know.
not done purposely, let us know. Comment
Comment
down below and subscribe.
Hey.
Hey.
I've kind of thought about it like when you start with Jameson, do you just get better at talking?
I think so.
I think so.
Or maybe it's the illusion of it.
Or yeah. I'm just
I don't
not-
know. Whiskey does that for me, where I just feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
So I think information's easier to access.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I'm not restricting myself to like overthinking it. It's just like you're doing rather than overthinking.
Right.
You know?
I have a tendency to overthink, but I like it does shut down that part
Yes.
that's like, don't think about it, just
Don't think.
talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do.
Do.
Do not.
No,
There
no.
is no try.
No, do not.
Do
Just
or
do.
do not.
Oh.
There is no try.
Oh.
Yoda.
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 Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, thank you. You think. No.
Yes, I'm also a Star Wars fan.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I like that
super
I walked
nerdy.
in, there's Dragon Ball Z, and now I'm getting
No,
Star
I'm
Wars.
Such a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Have you
But-
watched the new Star Wars?
Of course.
Of course.
Everything. Any content of Star Wars.
Mm.
They like shut up and take my money. I'm that meme.
I'm not even against it.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I just geek out with everything around. I actually have the old VHS tapes right there,
Oh my god.
which I found at a Goodwill for like $2.
How long ago?
I don't know, probably like 10, 12 years ago. So it's I kept them there as a collectible. I haven't even tested them out if they work. Which I probably have a VHS player somewhere in the garage or in my parents' garage.
Next to your original Nintendo, maybe?
For sure. Yeah, I should put one there. I have all these Dragon Ball tapes, but everything's digital now. So
Yeah, I was just talking about how Blu-ray, when I walked into Best Buy back many years ago, I walked into Best Buy and Blu-ray was first being brought out.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Blu-rays, like the TVs, and they're playing Blu-rays, and I think it was like one of the many Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of creepy. I don't like it.
It looked too real, huh?
It was like why are they standing next to me? Like, it was too much.
Wow,
It was
that's
too much.
crazy.
And
I remember
now-
seeing that. All you say that is same thing. Pirates of the Caribbean. I forget which one, but it had that really crisp, smooth motion, and I was like, "This is different." I remember seeing a clear picture, but not only a clear picture, but it was a smooth motion, so it looked real life. So I was like, "This is pretty cool." So I like that.
Yeah,
I love
into
movies,
it.
as you could tell.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this is like the perfect setup for movies.
Yeah.
Just watch them all right here. You don't need to go to a theater. This is it.
No, this is my theater.
You know what you need?
What's that?
Popcorn maker right here.
I was thinking that.
Do you like popcorn?
Oh my god, yes. Who doesn't love popcorn? But I was actually thinking that because I kid you not, my wife loves popcorn, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get you a present, and and I kind of accidentally let it slide, like because it was like one of those big popcorn, old school, turn of the century, little machines, and I was like, oh, where do you want to place it? And she was like, I don't want that. I was like, what? You love popcorn? Like, yeah, but I don't want that. And I was like, that's cool. It's vintage.
So
But-
it wasn't like it was one of those.
No, it was one of those carts.
Oh my.
So it's like a
gosh.
very standy, tall one. And I don't know. I think
Just
I could
like
find
the
a
back.
little one. I could probably find a little one stick in the right next to my R2D2 over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my Harry Potter one,
Oh yeah.
which I got from England.
Oh, England.
Yeah.
You sound like you're from
England.
London.
London love.
Very cool.
Yeah. It
Yeah, I
was
haven't
pretty cool.
been such a world traveler. I soon to be.
I
hopefully.
recommend it. I honestly recommend it
How many
so
places
much.
have you been?
The main ones: London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona,
Ooh, Barcelona.
Cancun,
Ooh, ooh.
New York,
New York.
Orlando, Florida. I want to go to Seattle because I think that's just the one little piece of America that I haven't gone. So I've gone to Chicago, New York, and Florida. And then I feel like the little corner of America I haven't gone to is like northwest, which is Seattle. And which is kind of cool. You could probably do a 2-for-1 because Vancouver is so close. I could be like, oh, I could just go to Canada next.
Yeah, yeah, really.
So, yeah, I think there. But I am going to Oregon in August.
Ooh, I was born in Oregon.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. What part?
Portland. But
Oh, okay.
don't ask me anything about it because I don't know.
Wait, I thought Portland was Washington.
Portland, Oregon?
I don't know why I was thinking
I
Washington.
don't know. But
I don't know. Those are like whatever states. Not to diminish your birthplace,
no,
but
no, totally fine because
Yeah.
I was born there but
Yeah.
raised in Orange County.
so was I.
Yeah. Oh, really?
What part? Jinx.
Um,
Santa Ana.
Patola Hills or Lake Forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to work for a company in Lake Forest, so I know where that's at.
Yeah.
But
Went to-
Portola Hills, I don't know. That's
Yeah, that's like off
that's
the
probably the little section of that.
Lake Forest
Yeah.
area. Yeah. I lived there for almost 16 years of my life.
Wow.
Then we moved to Marina Valley.
That's kind of how I was too. So I was there all the way till sophomore year. So that was how many years? 15? Probably 15 years.
Yeah.
So from 82 to 97.
Oh my.
I don't know. Wait, how many years is that?
I don't know. Let me.
So
I'm not at that
92
point.
is
I need-
10
If I
years.
drink more, then I'll know math.
Plus 5 is 15 years.
Okay.
I break down. Someone had the same thought process with math. I remember some little old lady was telling me that same thing. Like, well, I remember math like this. I'll take the little pieces that I do know and then just add the little smaller pieces, later. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes total sense. That's how I work.
Yeah, and
I'm a math nerd too.
I can get that. I mean, I'm not a math nerd. I don't get that, but I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
get-
I'm saying?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thought process.
And I could have done. Yeah. What year? No. But
What?
like if I knew that I spent the amount of time from 15. I was 15, but what actual year was that? I don't know.
You don't remember what year you came out?
I could do the math, and so
Really?
2000. Wait,
Yeah.
2013,
13?
14, 13, 14. 'Cause
No.
I was born in '89.
Okay.
Not 2014. What am I thinking? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No,
Woo-hoo.
yeah, like that's way off.
You could just cut that
Yeah,
part
I'll
out.
snip. Yeah, no, or we'll keep it for authenticity.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Authenticity. I don't know what 2000. Okay. Wait. 2003.
2000 is when you moved out here. 2004.
Yeah. See how your brain gets like my brain gets like a little scrambled
You were born in
when I think about
89.
numbers. Correct.
80. Okay, so let's do this. 89 to 99. That's 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
So that's how I say you
Yeah.
break it down the simplest thing. So 99 plus 5 years or 6 years because you said you were 16.
15.
15. So
About to turn
add 5
16,
years.
yeah.
So 2004.
There you go.
There you go.
Not 2014. I
No.
was not in high school then.
Yeah, you were way past high school.
Yes, way past high school.
10
But yeah,
years
it was definitely
removed.
a culture shock moving from Orange County.
Mm. You think so?
Very much so.
You think so?
Very much so.
I mean, I came from that Orange County center of all the Orange counties
I mean, I wouldn't say.
to out here. I mean, it was okay. I take that back. It kind of was because I was so used to like a very large community of roads and highways. Everything was kind of like right there, and everything was like highway, and big major streets. As opposed to Myrna Valley, it was a little more like, oh, little streets, major street, but it wasn't so densely populated back then.
Yeah. I know the part of Orange County I came from was, I guess, you would feel, it would give like the cul-de-sac feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're on you take the 241 toll road and exit on here.
Okay.
Or you have to take the 5 freeway and exit here and then drive way deep in to get to
Yeah.
the town I was from.
Yeah.
And then moving from there to Marina Valley, down the street, Vista del Lago was the high school I went to. I remember my first day of school there.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I was a sophomore. And
How funny, me too. So,
Yeah,
so look at that. There's
right.
some similarities.
That's the time.
Ah, there you go.
One of the girls says, "Oh, she's like making out with her boyfriend in the front, like really heavy petting and everything." And they're like, what are you looking at? Like, but like in a very aggressive way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, ooh, please don't hurt me.
Yeah, please don't beat me up.
And then I would tell people I'm from Orange County, and they're like, "Oh, so you're rich?" And I'm like, "No, that's why I live in Moreno Valley."
It's the opposite of the Beverly Hillbillies. We just went from there to back.
And like, I mean,
Wasn't that the premise for Green Acres, if I believe? I think it was like some rich people that went to the country. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a Tim Allen movie in there.
Santa Claus?
That Amish movie, I think. I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever that
It was
called.
whatever it was. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
pulling from air. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, it's kind of that backward. And it's the same thing with my parents. They were like, yeah, it's super cheap over here. Let's go here. And I kid you not, I think me and my wife did the Zillow or Redfin, where you could look up, obviously it's all public record, when it was sold. And then I was like, yeah, do my parents' house. And I think it was like $98,000 for like
In Orange County?
No. In Moreno Valley.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't even think it was 90. I think it was like 80 something thousand. But for a 5-bedroom
What?
house
In California?
Southern, but 97. So I mean, we're talking like 20 plus years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
25.
So that was kind of the situation. Is my parents were thinking about moving. Then my middle sister got pregnant, and she was about 17.
Wow.
So they felt some fire under them. We got to get a
Wow.
place. We got to move. We're going to get a grandbaby.
Wow. Okay.
So, we lived in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment in Orange County with the 5 of us.
Yeah, and I bet it get super crowded. Yes.
Yeah. And we moved to Moreno Valley with 4 bedrooms,
There you
2
go.
bathrooms.
So
we each got our own room.
it's
Super
amazing.
sweet.
Yeah.
And I was walking distance from my school. And
There you go.
Yeah. So, and then my niece was born, and my sister went from Orange County to Moreno Valley a lot, and like times changed and everything grew up, and my mom is still actually in Moreno Valley.
So I asked this the last couple of guests, but what stands out to you during those teenage years? Like, give me a story that sticks out to you, like, wow, like either we almost died or oh my god, that was crazy.
Gosh, how can I?
Give me just something that, like, it doesn't have to go in detail, but you tell me.
Well, as we all know,
Do we all know?
as some of us that are listening may know, those WTPA days.
WTPA.
Yes, the where the party at.
Really? I've never heard that acronym.
That's actually how I met pretty much all of you, I would say. The old crew of people that would party, I guess.
Yes.
I would attend these parties in my... I was a teenager. I was like 16, 17 years old. But my sisters were older than me. Okay. So I have a sister that's 3 years older than me. And then I have a sister that's 7 years older than me.
Much older. So you should like kind of tag along?
Yes, I would be the tag along kind of situation. Right. I would be the one that...
Which probably, in hindsight, thinking about it, you were probably a little bit of an anchor to keep them grounded from acting too crazy, maybe?
Definitely. Which actually,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know, you got little eyes.
Yeah.
You can have to show some kind of maturity and maybe a little wisdom to kind of show that, you know, you're not out here being dumb.
Exactly.
But then again, people don't see that. Other people just act the fool. Whatever. Yeah. I'm trying to give them credit. So if they listen.
Times. Yeah, there were times. I was there with my sisters and...
I would tag along too, by the way.
Yeah? You were tag along?
So I was the little brother and the little cousin. So both my brother and cousin were the same age. I was 1 year younger. So it wasn't a huge difference. Okay. But it was a difference enough where it was like they started driving first and they started working first. And it was just enough to be like, you know, where I would tag along and just want to like know what their opinions are or what clothes they would wear or what music they would listen to.
Definitely look up to them for some sort of peer guidance.
Yeah.
So that's like my sisters, and especially in this new town, coming from one place during a very detrimental... I'm not saying that word right. Detrimental? Detrimental? Anyway, during a very important time of your life, in your teen years, I didn't have very many friends. I mean, I had friends, people that I liked, people that I hung out with at school, but like outside of school, I didn't really have... I have my sisters, and I love my sisters. I spend a lot of time with them.
I think I was in that same boat.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, hey,
how do I settle in here?
I don't have friends. What?
How do I settle in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all stuck together in high school because we only knew each other. So the first like 3 to 6 months, we were just us. And then we slowly branched out. We're like, oh, I made a friend. Yeah. Oh, I made a friend.
Exactly. And I've made some really great friends through those times.
Yeah. But going back, let's get back to the question I originally asked.
Yes.
What stands out to you, that WTPA?
The WTPA days.
Yes.
Going to a party late at night, and at the time I worked 2 jobs.
Wow.
Oh, no. Well,
1 or 2?
That was my 20, sorry. I worked a job.
I
worked a job.
Doing what?
I was a server at Denny's. I started doing that when I was fairly young. When I was 15, when we were in the process of moving to Marina Valley, my mom worked at Denny's. And so one day, while we were in the process of doing this move and everything, I was tapping on the counter. I was just tapping, sitting on the counter at Denny's, tap, 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 tap. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just bored." And she's like, "Go to work."
Go to work. Okay, yeah, sure.
Like, okay. So then I just started working.
Child labor laws, Mom?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I kind of started working there, and I was a host. And then I went from host to server. But we never stopped working in Orange County. So we would drive from Moreno Valley to Orange County.
Wow.
On the weekends when I didn't have school.
Was the Denny's... Because there's an iconic Denny's that always stands out to me. It's the one on 17th. Was that it? Okay.
Portola Hills.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Way over there. All right. I'm thinking the other one.
I know there's quite a few, but the Portola Hills one, we take the 241, whatever, the 91 to the 241. We'd make that commute. And that was one of the things that stuck out to me was like living this life of being young and having to work every holiday, having to do like having to just really get down and do all this stuff. But I got to do it with my mom. And I know that's not like the most fun story, but it was something that was, it was fun for me. It was fun for her, and it taught me a lot. There are days that I would go out with this WTPA group, and we go out and party until whatever o'clock, and I would drive my sister home because I'd be sober. I would drive my sisters home and then have to get ready for work, get in the car, and drive to work with my mom.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it taught me like a different kind of responsibility. But like those nights that we would hang out, those nights that we would stay up all night and then just like, I'm going to work. Something I could never do now. Ever.
Really?
Never.
No. Well,
No.
you can't say that because you've already done it.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
fact that you've already, it's in you. You absolutely have the capability.
Gosh,
we don't give
know.
each other enough credit.
That's true, but I don't know.
We don't give each other enough credit. Honestly, I think you do that quite a bit. I'm seeing the little pattern now. It's like you got to give yourself some credit.
I do feel my sleep debt is so high now.
Meaning what? You're not getting enough sleep, or you get too much sleep?
No, not enough sleep or too much. It's both.
Okay.
And I'd like to do one or the other, or actually none at all. I'd rather just get the perfect amount of sleep, but it doesn't always work out, and I get that. But I really find I get like anxious when it comes to like this new job of being a preschool teacher. I want to be able to give I want to give my all to these children. I want to say I'm having this day, I'm fulfilling the needs that I need to do, and it's not because I'm tired. It's not because like, oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night. I want to say I got enough sleep last night. I ate breakfast, so I should be fine. And now it's time to take care of them. Did they have breakfast? Did they get enough? So then like that's kind of like what I'm thinking when it comes to like, can I stay up until 5 a.m. in the morning and then go to work at an hour away? Like I stray away from that that idea that's what I want to do.
I have a moment that stands out to me, so I'll probably share it right now since I have a little time. So I remember being 18 and having this experience of being like probably wasted for the third time in my life ever. And I remember I had my soon-to-be girlfriend at the time like sitting with me and kind of just like talking me down from being super hyperactive during, when you're drunk, you get super hyperactive. So I was settling down, and I'm like settling down in a little spot where we're facing a street and a street light. And I remember like, holy shit, like the sun's already coming up.
Oh, I love that feeling.
And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, don't you see that light? I mean, it's the sun, right? I'm like, no, that's a street light. And I was like, it's so orange, and it's like I thought that was the sun. And I was
just drunk.
That was some drunk like epiphany, where it was just like, wow. It was one of those moments that just really stands out.
Yeah.
But it was cool because it was like I really thought it was the sunrise and the sun, and just being like at that moment so young.
If I could tell this crazy story real quick.
Do it.
My dad was in the military, in the Marines. So he was in Desert Storm. Anyway, he didn't talk about it very much. But he did tell us one story that was pretty gnarly. And he's like, in the Marines, you dig a hole in the sand, and you sit in the sand, and you stand guard or whatever it is. So he's sitting in the sand, and he was so tired after working like 28 hours at row, and he's kind of nodding off. And it's like in the middle of the night, and he falls asleep, wakes up, looks at his watch, and he thinks that it is way later. He thinks it's daytime because the fire from the oil was lit up. So he thought it was daytime, and he woke up, and he woke up in a panic.
Holy fuck. And he's I bet.
It's daytime. And then he looked, thinking that it's a completely different time. I don't know, whatever time it was. And it's like how your brain can play tricks on you like that.
Absolutely. Haven't you? I mean, we've all done that where we just wake up in the middle of the night thinking we're late for work, late for school, and then just realize it's the middle of the night or it's super early or it's the weekend. Mm-hmm. You know, it's our brain plays those little mind games, but I think it's kind of cool though. I mean, I honestly like it because then I could just go back to bed. I'm like, oh, I ain't gotta be nowhere.
Oh,
this is
nice.
A reward.
Yeah,
it's a reward.
Can't fall back. Yeah, but there is. I said, see.
Oh, okay. And for those, there you go. Drink. And for those listening in the background and hear the vacuum, I'm sorry, but I need a clean house. Yeah. So sorry.
I did it again.
Did you do it again? Drink.
Oh my gosh.
That's the rules.
I'm running out.
It's okay. We got plenty.
Our brain is always trying to make sense of things.
It is. It's grasping for straws that sometimes aren't there.
Yeah. And I think that's what also helps us understand the older we get that we don't know shit is that like our brain is trying to make sense of things that don't make sense or that do make sense but not yet to us. And there's like so many things in this world to learn and opinions.
Vast amounts of information and data. It's kind of like how someone said, like, you could learn medical or law, but there's so many specific medicals, so many specific laws that you can't master it all. Same with like being a mechanic or being an electrician.
Gosh.
It's like for those trades, it's like you can't master it all. You could only master your little piece of the pie.
And you would kind of think that it would be with a mechanic or electrician, like those are things, this is it. This is how it is. The car goes vroom, the tires spin, and there's so much more to it. Yeah, same thing with human bodies.
Yeah.
Like the amount of stress we put on our brain affects how our body works.
Everybody's different.
Yeah,
everybody reacts differently to medication, to vaccines, to everything that you give it. So it's like we're not cookie cut as everyone likes to believe we are. You know, that's why sometimes, Eastern medicine works, because part of it is that placebo effect where your mind could be so strong. It could alter your body in ways that help.
Yeah, I appreciate the individuality that we share as humans, the opinions, the thoughts. I also do appreciate the structure that forming together shares too. Like, we follow these laws. Some people don't agree with these. Or we do this. We stop at red lights and stop signs. Yeah. And in other countries, they don't even have those things. And
they don't. Oh my goodness. I just got back from Mexico, and it's sometimes like the Wild West out there when it comes to driving. It's like you drive with your horn and your lights.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
It's pretty crazy. Oh, Italy too. Italy's the worst.
Italy's
like, when we went out there, the guy picked us up from the airport and I swear to God, he was going like 80 to 100 miles an hour trying to get to our destinations. And we're like, holy shit. Like, we're like in our seats, like, is this normal? And the guy was just gunning it and just everywhere. Like, he was in a hurry. Like that was protocol or something. It was just like, teen, 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 just honking the horn, driving super fast.
How do other people not just honk their horns? Like, doesn't everybody have somewhere to go?
You know?
But-
I guess you got to be there sooner.
Yeah.
You got to get there faster.
Yeah, you gotta have a louder horn.
Impatient.
Yeah.
I think.
When we go to the Philippines, I'm half Filipino,
Okay.
by the way. But
Didn't know that.
That's why I'm going to the Philippines.
Okay. So you want to like A, visit family, or B, discover roots, or
Both.
C, just sightsee?
All three.
All three.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I don't have a lot of time. I think we're only planning like 2 weeks, which is not a lot of time.
That's still plenty of time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Plenty
We'll
of
see.
time. I always say like,
I'll come back.
7 days, 7 straight consistent days is plenty.
Well, yeah, it is like 14 hours of flight. So I think about maybe if there's a layover or something, it could be even longer. But when I go to the Philippines, my mom had said, do not drive there. I mean, she's going to go with us.
Okay.
Because I won't know my way around and she'll know her way around.
Okay.
But she said, do not drive there. I'm like, shouldn't I rent a car or something? She said, no, do not
Or
rent a car.
taxi, Uber.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they have Uber there too, right?
I don't know, actually.
I think they do. Because if I remember correctly, I think I used an Uber for Barcelona. And I was like, oh, yeah. So this must be like very international. So, yes.
Yeah. Well, you would hope. I know that there's certain types of getting around there. Transportation of some sort. My mom said, no, your uncle's going to drive us around. He'll pick us up. He'll drive us around. I'm like, why? Why can't I just get a car? Because I like having that freedom. Like, I'm going to get my car and go.
Probably because guys are assholes and they're going to probably drive you off the road.
Yeah. So, like, even if I rented a car, they're like, no, you don't want to drive in the Philippines. There are no, it's not like driving here. I'm like, Mom, I drive on the 91. I know what traffic's like. I know 215, 91. I know all those, the California traffic. It's just like, well, could you imagine it being dirt with no lines?
Yeah.
No lights? No courtesy of laws of
nothing.
turn signal means this and that.
No.
Like, there is a difference.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a culture shock when we were there. It was like, holy shit. It's like,
Gosh.
strap in, you're in for a ride.
Yep.
So, it's
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to not the driving part. I'm not
No.
looking
You
forward
want to
to
go
that.
visit, you want to see.
Yeah, I want to eat food.
What's the main city out there?
Manila.
Say that again?
Manila, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. Fashion. I always hear about that, right? Manila? Isn't that where they have fashion?
I don't know. Maybe.
Or am I thinking of the other one in Italy?
Maybe.
Milano. So yeah, Milano. We were just talking about that. That's Italy,
Not the Philippines.
not the Philippines. Malaysia.
Malaysia. I'm not.
I think that's what I'm thinking also. I'm basing this all off Zoolander.
That is.
When he's all
is
like,
everything.
kill the Malaysian prime minister. So relax.
I think that's the second time today that you've referenced Zoolander.
Oh, I reference movies all the time.
But
so.
Zoolander specifically is a really
Zoolander,
good call. Good call.
Yeah.
I think one of your podcasts, someone should ask you the 10 questions.
What's that? Like,
question.
ask me.
Yeah.
We could definitely flip the script.
Well, I mean,
If you wanna-
let's do it.
If you could read my writing.
Episode 9.
I'm
Let's
such
make
a
this
child. My handwriting is like a child. So this is going to be, I guess, episode 8.5.
happen. Yes.
We're flipping the script, and I'm being asked the questions.
Let's see. Jesse, are you ready?
Go for it.
Favorite food?
Mexican.
Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite drink?
Whiskey and water.
Your go-to movie you can watch over and over again?
Definitely Watchmen.
Dream car?
I own it.
Ah, which is?
Tesla.
Oh, holla. Dream vacation?
So many
Oh,
places,
too many
but I would
places.
say Tokyo.
Tokyo. Nice call. One wish?
One wish, I would wish for everyone to be happy.
Okay, if you could bring back a dead artist, who would it be?
Definitely Kurt Cobain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He resonates with me.
I want to come back to that dream job.
Dream job. I guess what I do now.
What?
I'm living the dream. What I want to do.
Favorite, your dream car and your dream job?
You go for the things you want, and I have the flexibility and what I feel is the right path. So yeah,
you're doing it right. You're
doing it
right. Okay.
Well, actually, I take that back. Let's rewind. I want to be a screenwriter for a movie, since I'm such a huge movie buff.
What kind of movie?
What kind of movie? Any kind of. I could write drama pieces. I could write action pieces, but I think just anything that it would resonate with audience.
So you're just going with the flow kind of thing.
Yeah, I want it to be a cult classic or one of those movies that speaks to the times. You know, like the Ridgemont or Fast Times at Ridgemont High or American Pie, that are just kind of milestones in time that kind of speak to that little moment in time.
That's true. I think you can do it. That's your next thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Why not? Exactly.
Who knows?
You will not limit yourself, right?
I won't. I'm going to keep going.
Okay, this is the most important question.
Go for it.
One leg or arm?
Well, we already know it's going to be the leg. So snip it.
It's going to be the leg.
And it's going to be like below the knee.
Which leg? Left or right?
Definitely left.
Ooh.
Because I think the right is the strong, dominant one. I still need a good kicking leg. But I just need a good standing leg on the left. So that could be my peg leg. So, yeah.
So, circling back, just because I'm very curious. Kurt Cobain,
this.
Tell me.
Kurt Cobain was his generation's Bob Dylan that really spoke to the masses and changed the culture to usher in the 90s and really bring the voice to the generation that were tired of the hair bands and the Poison hair bands, the Guns N' Roses. I mean, they really changed the perspective of what rock could be, and they've been almost compared to the Beatles of their times, which I believe
in that genre. Yeah, for sure.
Like they just they spoke like truth to me. It just resonates.
So with it being the artist Kurt Cobain, what would you want from him? What would you would you want him to make more music? Would you, because he was dealing with a lot, right?
You know what? It's funny you say that, because they actually punched in an AI to recreate what new Nirvana music would sound like. It's pretty crazy, but you could YouTube it. Yeah. And it'll come out like new Nirvana music created by AI. And I think what it was like they gave it a piece of what Smells Like Teen Spirits sounds like, and it let the AI finish the song. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So it's possible. Like, how they have the holograms, the Tupac holograms. And, and they have Eazy-E and Elvis and like all these artists that are coming back. So they could totally do like a Nirvana or a Kurt Cobain hologram and with new music. So the way AI could do that. There's a great episode of Black Mirror, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? The one where the guy gets recreated from his emails, his texts, where his voice...
Was there a show like that, too? Was
Black
that the first
Mirror.
season? Oh, yeah, Black Mirror. Duh.
Black Mirror.
Oh, yeah. The redheaded guy, right?
Yeah, the redheaded kid. And Peggy Carter, the girl from the Captain America movie. Yeah, she was the love or the wife in that episode. And it was creepy.
It just like shot back. That memory of that episode just shot back to me.
Yeah.
And it was creepy.
Boom.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I just had that memory of just the demeanor of that character was just like,
He was just
I'm a
so.
robot, but I
It was
also
him, but it wasn't him.
yeah.
Like, it was like she knew that, like, okay, this is you, but you're not challenging me. You're not doing what you would normally do. And those are the little things that aren't in, our messages. It's kind of the little in between. So you have to like read in between the lines.
It's kind of bringing it back to what you said about our internet, our digital selves,
versions.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, absolutely.
Of course, you're not going to write
the
angry
creepy
emails.
thing. Our social media are going to outlive us.
Yes. So I don't know.
Just so you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm?
Our my old Facebook had gotten hacked.
Okay.
And completely overrun to the point where they just went on and deleted everything.
Oh, that
Facebook
sucks.
was not helpful at all. So eventually I caved because I have a lot of family that I talk to. And I actually created a new Facebook.
Okay.
Something like I had this Facebook since 2005.
Wow.
Forever. Something like that. So when I created this new Facebook, it actually asked me, like, who do you want to be your successor of this Facebook page? And I'm like, what? So I'm just going to pass on and somebody's going to like have control. And like, I thought that was really, really interesting, really weird at the same time.
But
like,
very conscious of knowing how far digital life is gonna just outlive us.
Yeah.
Again, it just reminds me of another episode of Black Mirror where it's called San Junipero, and it was like for people that were terminally ill.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then they got to relive,
and they're just living
in a digital world as they're dying. So it was kind of, they get a test of what it would be, but then when you pass on, it uploads you and you're permanently there as a resident. So it's pretty cool and creepy, but I don't know, we're pretty close there.
Yeah. And I've got to give you a shout out for naming such bangers of shows. I love Death Robots.
Yes.
Black Mirror.
Yes.
Got some Zoolander in there.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you my top 3. It's Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, and Lost.
I never.
Oh, so good.
I never
even
jumped
now
into that portal.
So this is like early 2000s, 2003 to 2008. I want to say. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers what it was, but I know it was early 2000s, and it was actually the first genre TV show to do film quality for like a TV show. So they like, we're gonna film in Hawaii. J.J. Abrams is the producer, executive producer. We're going to get a good, strong cast of characters, like movie quality characters that you would see in a movie. And then just be very story-oriented, where it was like, okay, these are the characters, but now you're going to look at their backstory. And now you're going to know how they're all tied together. And now you're going to throw this mystery element. And then the survival element.
Yeah.
So it was very survival heavy, and I think that's where the show evolved. That show Survivor. It was like, oh wow, these guys are on a fucking island, and they're doing all this shit. Like, hey, we should make a show about this, And
I wanted to get into Lost, but I think maybe the time that I was playing.
I highly recommend it, dude. It's
What's
like,
it playing on?
Huh?
What's it playing on?
Hulu and Amazon Prime.
Okay.
But the sucky thing is, you're gonna have to watch it with commercials.
So Amazon Prime has commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah.
That's okay. I guess there could be worse things. I could watch it then and have to wait like weeks for the new
but
episode.
It's good. I mean, you could watch it. Here's how I grasped it. The first season is like, you get invested by learning the characters. So it takes time. You have to know who they are. Like, okay, you're you. And each little episode kind of describes who that person is. So the first season is very much okay, you're learning the characters. And then by the end, you kind of like, okay, there's this great mystery, you know,
Right.
and then so you kind of discover like, okay, where is this going? And
Don't ruin anything. I'm gonna plug
no,
you
it
in.
it's a mystery. I'm keeping it very broad.
Yeah.
But it's good. But definitely so worth watching.
I mean, for it to be in a top for you next.
I've watched the series 3 times.
What?
So I've gone back just to watch
and
it
you've
again.
noticed new things about it, I'm sure.
Yes and no. Yes, I mean, because I already know they're coming, and so I have a different perspective. I'm like, oh, I know where this pathway goes. You know, as before, it's like, oh, I'm waiting to see where the mystery goes. It's like, oh, because it's very like cliffhanger heavy. So it's very much like, oh shit, what happened?
Yeah.
And then they do a recap every time, like last or previously on Lost.
Mm-hmm.
So it does that, like, you know, previously on Dragon Ball Z. So Dragon Ball does the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good.
I would invest my time in like a show that really, really
Give me your top 3
shows.
shows. Yes.
Gosh, it's
That stand
I don't
out.
even know if I could.
Honestly,
give you one.
they stand out. You could already just pick the ones I know.
Game of Thrones was a big one for me.
Yes.
Except for the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
You know, as everybody says.
The last season or so.
Geez. Well, see, when I'm on the spot like this, it's hard to think of all the shows that I've watched. I've watched a lot of shows.
I bet. Especially during COVID.
Yeah, definitely. But favorites, I really liked Boardwalk Empire.
I've seen it.
HBO one.
Yeah.
They had like the perfect kind of mix of things, and like I feel like with a lot of shows, you end up committing to them.
Yeah.
And you stick with them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you get that feel.
Honestly, I've gone through a whole season of a show and gave up. I was like, I tried. I gave it a chance. I've even gone through like Better Call Saul for like 3 seasons.
Oh, I heard that wasn't good.
See? There you go. Everyone keeps telling me, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm like, it's not Breaking Bad.
Objective, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Subjective,
It's
not
no, it's objective.
Yeah, it's objective.
Like art is objective.
Yes,
so
exactly.
it's very much that. So
but I agree. I haven't watched like especially runoffs. Like, oh, this is
Spin-offs.
part of this. You're correct. Run, spin, jump, whatever you want to call it.
You're probably thinking of what's the other way? Reruns.
Reruns, yeah.
You're probably thinking rerun and
Yeah.
it's a spin-off.
Just be a little rerun-y.
Run, yeah, runoffs.
But there was a show, Walking Dead. I did not finish that. It was ruined for me though.
Yeah, well, it was a great first couple of seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave up like probably season 7.
Oh.
I don't know. It was right after Glenn died.
Yes. So that's what it was. That's what actually made me give up.
I think a lot of people did too.
But I didn't watch that episode. That's the messed up part.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
but once you knew,
yes, I gave up.
yeah, you were like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah. And I found that out from someone that was like casually talking about it.
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, when he did this to Glenn, I was like, what?
They did? Like what?
And I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not watching it ever
Yeah.
again. I'm done.
It got repetitive and stale.
Yeah.
I think that's where it is. It was like, I thought you were going to give us answers. I thought you were going to kind of give us, you know, the answer for the salvation of humanity.
And it wasn't
something to give you hope, some light at the end of the tunnel. And it did it. It never did.
It wasn't a show about zombies anymore. It was a show about humanity.
It was. You know, they were worse than the zombies.
Yeah. I mean, we are.
We are, yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
I don't know
We're
any
more
zombies
deadly.
personally, but yeah.
Yeah, when we fight over resources and just you know, our little piece of territory, it's like we get very animalistic, you know, we go very caveman-esque and just defend it with our spears and rocks and swords and whatnot. So,
and there is that part of the brain that will always be that way, I feel. And even if we move past that, we're still going to be that way to our core.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting to me how we've evolved as humans, and I like it. I like
Yeah.
I like watching that. I like seeing it. I like understanding. And to think that in the long run we're trying to make our offspring or ourselves just live.
Yeah, that's all we really want, is have our legacy, our children, our mark in this world, our history. You know, it's like we want to carry you know, our part of us that carries on. That's why we build monuments. That's why we write books. That's why we create movies. That's why we do podcasts. That's why we have digital profiles and biographies of us. It's all cataloged of memories. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless there's a huge solar flare that blows the grid,
And that's one
that
of
could happen.
that's one of the things too. It's like we say it matters, and there's millions of us on this planet, and it matters. Billions, yes,
Billions. Yeah.
with a B.
With a B.
With a B.
A big B.
Second letter, yeah.
Second letter. Yeah.
In the English language. But the there's so many of us that have so many stories, and that's one of the reasons why I'm excited to be on this podcast.
That's why
is
I
to
want
share a
to.
little
Yes,
bit.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
So give us another story then. Give us something that stands out to you as maybe a moment in life where it changed perspective for you, or maybe something that was just stands out, that kind of maybe just remembers.
Well,
Very.
I'll go back to finding what true love was to me.
Okay.
In life, there's love.
Mm-hmm.
You love someone. There's something about them. There's the fantasy love, the one that you plan out all these things and you have all these ideas, these sparkling,
wishful thinking.
yes, these fairy tale things.
Okay.
And then there's true love, where it's not a lot of work. It's not you work, but you work in like a growth together.
Yeah.
And
A very organic, genuine, fluid type of connection where it just,
yeah, exactly.
it's easy.
Exactly.
It's not a battle.
And it doesn't mean everything's perfect.
No,
And that's one
nothing's
of the things,
perfect.
That's one of the things with
That's-
my husband that we always go over is like, we're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And we
I like
say
that.
that to each other all the time.
I like that because it's so true. I ring that all the time. I'm like, at the end of the day, no one is perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. Like, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
And I throw myself on that altar and be like, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm going to, like, whatever you need, I'm going to try.
And there is this sense of individuality that we have as people. Like, we are ourselves, but there is also the human instinct of wanting community and wanting partnership, wanting someone on your team, and finding that person and finding that the reason you want to become better, because you can honestly, you've seen a lot of piece of shits in this world. There's plenty to go around.
There's a lot of people holding on to something.
Yes.
And it goes back to what I said. It's just those simple words. And I know Disney has flipped the script on this, but it's just let it go.
Let it go.
No. I'm going to say it like Robot 16 in
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Smash.
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 And the little robot dies.
Yeah. But when you find that someone that you vibe with,
Yeah.
and when you find that someone that accepts you, and like, it doesn't just accept you to just be who you were when you're in your 20s, but actually like, I support your growth too.
Yeah.
And you support their growth.
That's the bigger thing. That's like a lot of people want to bottle the people that they grew up with or that they're with and keep them almost frozen in time as a way to kind of maybe shelter or protect or maybe just keep that essence of the past. But as we all know, because every day is a change. I mean, we're constantly going through time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the seasons that change, the days that change. We
brains.
never stay the same. We're
Yeah.
growing. We're no longer children. We're no longer teenagers. We're no longer adults. We're growing and evolving, and people need to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, plasticity is always something.
Mhm.
It's, of course, obvious in the younger years. It's young. It's, oh, you're a kid. You're going to change. You're going to grow. You're going to learn. You're going to mature. But we still do it now. If not even more, because we have an awareness that we didn't have before.
Yeah.
Like a lack of selfishness now.
Absolutely.
And I can really appreciate that. And I think one of the things that allows me to be who I am now is because I have such a foundation with my husband, with my partner, that makes me feel like I can grow. Yeah. And I can be myself. I can love myself. I'm glad
you have that, because a lot of people, they don't.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they get so conflicted, or maybe, I guess a better way to kind of describe it is they deal with the real world so much and bring that home, and whatever animosity or anger, it's the easy thing to kind of attack the people that are around you or next to you, because you want to vent in a way that you can't vent to the things that are causing it. So you vent to who's in the room, who's next to you, who's actually there. It's like what they say. It's like, you always hurt the ones you love.
Yes.
Which is a shame, but I would hope, people would gain a little wisdom and realize that consciously, hey, wait a minute, what am I doing? Or that's not me, or it's like, but we don't see that a lot. And a lot of people, our partners, or our loved ones, they don't understand what's going on behind those frustrations, or behind those moments of lashing out. And we just need to understand that better.
Yeah, that's one of the things I appreciate about this too, is I was that way. I mean, I still am. I'm not perfect. Yeah. But I still am that way, where I can question a lot and want to fix things and overthink and do all those things.
That's one thing I gotta throw that out there for the audience and for you. Don't overthink.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So you create these scenarios, or you create this, let's play back the tape of stuff that's already happened. So stuff that's already happened, it's already happened. Let it go. Or the stuff of like future, of like possible scenarios, of possible infinite things that you're literally throwing in little variables that probably won't happen. Yeah. And this is a weird statistic, but I found this out by a friend that stated that for men, they will apply for jobs that probably only meet like 40% of the criteria, but they'll take a chance at it. And women will only apply to jobs that they meet like 95% or 90% of the criteria. And I was like, wow, that's so crazy that, the fact that men, I guess, because that's our explorer, our venturing into the unknown. We're like, we can make it work. Yeah. As opposed to women that will probably overthink it and maybe doubt themselves.
Yeah. Oh god,
it's easier said than done.
Yeah, of course. I was watching this show recently called Julia Childs.
Okay.
On HBO, and it really makes me think. And I had this discussion with my husband about how women were treated and why we are the way we are. Is it because I was reading Cosmopolitans when I was a teenager that I formed these insecurities? Is it because I needed the acceptance of this and that, or I looked at the gender roles that were placed in front of me and I needed them fulfilled? And like there comes a time where it's like, why have we been formed? And I mean, again, guess what? We'll be sorry. We'll be sorry, and we're gonna move, and the pendulum will swing.
The pendulum will swing.
And I think that some of us are realizing that and trying to stop the pendulum and trying to just find what's appropriate.
Break the cycle.
Break the cycle. It's hard to do that, though. It's hard to think, I'm not going to overthink this today. I'm going to just, I like, a part of me is like, I need to be prepared for any situation, for anything. Even if it's made up, it's totally doesn't even exist.
Doesn't exist.
And I'm just like.
But in your mind, it creates it and it makes it real.
Yeah.
And if people don't forget that, your mind can make a lot of things real. Your mind could create pain where there isn't pain, or it could just give you this false illusion, and it's pretty crazy and creepy. But
yeah,
I don't know, it's like you have to take a step back. That's the best thing I could say, is just take a step back, catch yourself, be conscious of it, and then just have a little bit of wisdom to kind of be like, okay, I could get past this.
Yeah.
What's the end goal? Let's get to the end goal.
There's a couple people
Let's
in
get
my
there
life.
faster.
Yeah, faster. How? Well, in your own time, faster though.
Yeah.
You can't rush it.
No, you can't rush it, but the roadblock is overthinking.
Yes.
The roadblock is doubting.
It's like quitting.
The roadblock.
How am I supposed to quit?
Yeah. The roadblock is fear. You know, you put the ball and chain of fear, and those are your roadblocks. When really, if you just avoid those things, you could get there faster. So.
Yeah. I've got 2 hardcore cheerleaders on my side.
I like that. Hardcore.
Hardcore cheerleaders that are on my side that have, like, the last couple of years have just been so supportive to me and, like, really stop me in my tracks and say, like slap my hand, like, stop it. Don't do that. And I couldn't be more grateful for them, because it really does put things in perspective when I'm stopped like that. Like, no, you're overthinking it. Talk it out with me. And, like, me having 2 people in my life to, when I'm feeling this anxious, overwhelming, I need to overthink all this stuff, and it's like, talk it out. So I talk it out with them, and they're like, okay, that is not it. That's not realistic. That's not how it is. Like, let me just adjust your thought. Let me move you to a different direction. And it helps. And little by little, I feel like I still overthink, but from time to time, it's not as impending doom.
Do you think the overthinking comes from doubt?
Yeah.
Or I just kind of, I try to wrap myself around it. And honestly, I think back at the times when I am, like, in a high stress situation and I do overthink, because for me, I guess it comes from the lack of knowing. And I don't know, like, without a certain doubt that this will happen. So I'm very mathematical and probability. And I'm very like, okay, if I do X, Y, or Z, you know, then this will be the outcome. But my probability of knowing that this for sure will happen, if it's nothing above a 90%, then I'm in this doubt of, like, okay, anything below 90%, I'm like, I'm going to doubt myself because I don't know all the information. But then again, you can't know everything.
Okay. Yeah, like, I took this exam, one of my final exams on in child development, and I got 2 questions wrong on, like, a 40-question test. And I'm thinking, there goes all my confidence.
Because
right?
of 2 questions?
2 questions. I still got, great grade, doesn't matter. But I like, straight away emailing my professor, like, what did I get wrong? I won't show me, like, I want to know, like, because I had this confidence of, like, I know
everything.
I know this.
Yeah, you felt like you knew everything.
And, like, when it came to those things, and then realizing, like, no, like, it's a question, multiple choice. I chose the right one, right? No, there's 2 questions. that,
but it's two
and I
questions.
didn't know which
But
ones.
see, that's what I mean by it. It's like in the grand scheme of it, if you take a step back and you look at the bigger picture rather than the little picture, where you're tunnel vision and you're laser focused on those two questions, it's like it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like the bigger picture is you passed. You passed with knowing the wealth of information that you do know, to understand it and to comprehend it.
Yeah. And it's a part of me that has to let go of that.
I think maybe this is a great way of seeing it. Don't get so lasered focused on the little things and the small picture. Look at it in the whole spectrum of it, and it's the bigger picture, and knowing that, okay, there's more to than just that. Have the foresight to maybe look further down the road, 5 steps ahead. It's like, okay, there's that, but what's your end goal? That's where you want to get. So like, how do we get there? Stop letting this one thing maybe stop you.
Yeah.
Or overthink or anything.
I seem to be so good at that when it comes to other people, either thinking about how they should think, or like how they feel, or like giving it to them. I give to others, but I don't receive it myself. I don't accept it for myself, like as that's okay for me. And I wasn't always like this, and I know that like anxiety runs in my family, but it's something.
Do you ever get that, like panic attacks?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes, definitely, 100%. I mean, it's not something that I like.
I always wondered, because I think maybe I had one in my lifetime, and I always just felt some type of way. And the only time I could like really recall it was having a huge amount of stress in the back of my neck, and just feeling like the weight of the world on my shoulders, and just like almost hard to breathe, hard to think, hard to concentrate, and feeling feeling like not good enough to complete what I needed to complete.
Yes. And that's
the best way I could describe it.
That is a good way to describe it.
But you know what I did? I changed
it. You let it go?
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to feel that.
Yes.
How do I change it?
Yes. And
KISS method, by the way.
Explain.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, I like that. Okay.
That's it. Just break it down. Like, don't get so wrapped up. If you have a problem, how do you fix it?
Yeah. But that's the
how
thing.
Do you fix
then
it?
I think about the problems and I think about how to fix them.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Then how do you fix it?
So
that's it.
And that's it. Yeah.
So stop focusing on the problem, but focus on the solution.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, redirect that energy.
Yeah.
Channel it. Laser focus on that.
And like over the years, because I think within the last 10 years of my life, I've gotten a lot more control of my anxiety. And I chose, while talking to my doctors and everything, like I chose to not do medication. I want to find ways to deal with it.
Natural, healthy.
Natural, yes.
Organic.
And I know that there are people out there that don't take that road, and they need the extra help or whatever, and I can totally
the chemical
that.
boost, or
yes.
It's definitely a supplement.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't want to offend anyone, I know it helps for them, absolutely. So
yeah, and
everyone's different. Jinx.
Oh, you said it first. But I found ways to cope with myself and to regulate myself. And so within the last 10 years, I'm a different person than I was. Even the last couple years, I'm a different person than I was 2 years ago. And I still have my doubts.
I would hope so. Because we're always evolving.
Yes, exactly.
So you're not the same person you were.
Yeah.
5 years ago, 10 years ago.
And we're just getting older. That's it.
We're just getting older, but we're always constantly gathering new information, new data, and we're processing it and we're creating our own opinions, our own structure of who we are.
Yeah.
So we're like a building that's always constantly building new floors.
Yeah, and fixing the floors that were there before.
Exactly.
I need more
Maintenance.
plaster here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
These screws are a little loose. Let's tighten them.
Yeah, let's tighten them up. Let's renovate.
Exactly.
Those floors, the light bulbs are a little dim. Let's change these out.
Yeah, some of them are completely out. So just change them. Boop. And I like that about being a person. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I was going through the little spectrums.
Different colors.
Of colors.
Now.
Yeah. They'll swap out.
Yeah, I don't want to
I don't play with the lights enough. But yeah. Theater room.
Yes, theater.
I know we're getting off topic.
Do you ever do the lights behind the TV?
No, which I thought about doing it, but
they have the.
I don't know.
They have the really fancy ones that's supposed to go. I
know what you're talking about. The ones that go with the picture that mimic what's on there, and I only found one, but they're a little chunky and a little big, and I was like, I don't know if I want it. So
yeah,
I like it.
I can't say if it for sure gives it like everything it needs to a show. Like a show should be entertaining on itself.
I like
I
like the blue. So I do the blue a lot.
Okay. I support
it keeps
the blue.
a little hint. Yeah, hint the blue. So maybe I'll do like a little backlight. So
yeah.
That's for future.
Up there though.
Yeah, in the back.
In the back.
Yeah, in the back.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I've watched shows like watched Dune, for instance. The movie. That's not a show, that's a movie. But Dune. It's a new one.
Dune.
Dune.
Yes.
The Dune.
Well, it's a movie.
Yes, it's a movie, not a show.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
We did the colors. But the colors
that go with the contrast of the picture?
No.
Or
not that fancy.
No, not that fancy.
Just a step below that one, which is just like the colors. So
it looks cool.
Like you just change it to orange, and it just kind of like add to the movie.
Added the element.
Yeah.
Well, as you can tell, my speakers, that adds the element. So you felt the bass.
That was nice.
Oh, my God.
Let's put more DBZ on now.
Yeah, I have this cool... I'll show you later, but I have like this bass test, and it just rattles, and just like, it sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about that bass.
All about that bass. So, man, we're climbing on 2 hours. So I'm going to wrap this up for our viewers, or what I'm probably going to do, I'll probably split this up in part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
But in closing,
yes,
give us some last words of wisdom. Give us some, something to kind of leave the audience on a high note that describes you, who you are.
I'd say something that describes me, and I would suggest for everybody, is attitude. Your attitude on life, your attitude on others.
Yes.
It can make or break your life. And you choose every day how you want to think or how you want to act. And you're in control.
Yes.
And it's something I'm working on. I want everybody to work on is we're
Take
all
that control.
individuals. We're only going to get older. And what are we going to say when we're in the old age, what we did with our lives in this moment, in this now? Did we live it? Or did we sit there and worry? Did we sit there and be angry? How did we use our attitude toward life?
Yes. I'm asking
add
to that.
Yeah.
And it's so great. And I've already told this story probably at least 2 or 3 times on this podcast. But I go back to that one person that gave me that perspective that bad stuff's going to happen to you no matter what. But how you deal with it and how you process it is totally within your control. And the great example was, I look over, I'm miserable, stuck in traffic, and I look over, this guy's just singing his heart out. No fucks given. And on the side of his car it says, "Pay up, asshole." Scratched in there in deep, cuts. But it just, I didn't care about the details, but it just put it into perspective for me of like, this guy's totally unbothered. Just singing his heart out.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been someone else's car or whatever, anything of those stupid details. But the fact that that kind of just put into perspective for me, it resonated. And just, you know, it's totally within your power to decide what fucks with you. You know, what do you allow in? You're the bouncer, you know? It's like you could totally decide who gets in your club or who gets bounced out.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're going to leave it. And thank you guys for listening. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. See ya.